Okay, so how are you going to start to use them? And that's what we're going to get into and break it down into applying it to your business. So there's three types. There's direct buys, which is where you're going to start first, work your way to intermediate, and then the network. And the network ones, that's like the CNN, weather.com. Those types are the really big ones. So start small. And we're going to be walking you through exactly how to get started there. But before you do that, we have to get started actually designing the banner, doing some research, and finally placing the ad. So today we're going to be talking about actually designing that banner, and then later on we'll be getting into the rest of those steps. So in order to design your banner, here's the biggest thing is you don't want it to be a cookie cutter mold. The whole idea behind this is you want it to stand out. The idea here is, me, get their attention. So having, this is where you play around with your banner ads as well, but, getting those bright colors and attention getting. So that's the whole idea. There's really no difference between a billboard that you see outside, bus stop ads, all sorts of stuff. Technically even a TV ad, they want to get your attention so that you pay attention to the ad instead of talking during commercial breaks, stuff like that. So advertising is really just about getting attention. But that's the thing with banner advertising, you really need to be getting that because somebody's on that website for a different purpose. So how can you redirect and capture their attention to your ad and make them interested? Be aware of that too. For people that are in affiliates, and we talk, a lot of the internet marketing world, you're promoting affiliate products or services, education, things like that. And a lot of times if you become an affiliate of something, they're going to provide you banners. So, they usually provide you a whole bunch of different sizes and stuff like that to go run out and do it. Just beware if they're giving you the banners, that's going back to the cookie cutter, how they're giving those banners to all of their other affiliates as well. So one, it can be kind of worn out and people have seen it before. Also, if you're spending money to run, banner ads and things like that on websites, what if someone's already run a similar type of ad? Or, oh, you know what, somebody might be currently advertising that banner ad on their website, so why would you have a second banner? So this is the thing. It has to be original and creative to get the results that you want. Average people are going to use average template banners and get average or not even average results. No, you want exceptional results, so make sure that you're taking the time out to create those unique banners that stand out to get the results that you're looking for. So what's going to be in the ad? Well, keep in mind the entire attention is just to say, click here. That's it. So if that could be your banner ad, that would be the idea of it, is that's all you want is them to click. Wouldn't it be so awesome if you just ran an ad exactly that and everybody did it? Well, it doesn't work like that. So now your job is to be creative and figure out how to create and get, a visual, dynamic type of ad that does exactly that encourages somebody to click here. And you're going to be using your hook. And if you're not sure what the hook is, make sure you catch the previous ones. But basically this is your headline. This is the attention getter. So that's going to be included into your banner ad. And just some tips on here. You don't want to have a huge amount of animation. And you don't want, if it's super flashy and things like that, there's also some type of websites that they're not even going to run that ad. So make sure that you're not going to be having that. If it's a minor little flash or something like that, or an arrow blinking or something scrolling, not a problem, but just keep it to a minimum. You can also use a unique arrow to point to your call to action. Same thing. If you're not sure call to action, please go catch last week's. But make sure in that regard. So, the standard type of block arrows and things like that, they work, but they're standard. You want to stand out. So using, getting those creative juices going are key. And you can even use some little subtle arrows and things like that throughout your ad as well. Text, that's very important on your banner ads. So, but you want to be kind of figuring out, okay, on my image, do I want a powerful image, or, is it attention getting text? So just things to think about. And also to really model what's working. That's why I wanted to show you guys and, one, what banner ads look like, but then start spotting them in the real world. Drive around and start noticing all of, the red cars. That's the model that you're looking to buy. Start noticing it. The more that you're now aware of, whatever type of media you go, but the more that you start to see and make sense of what internet marketing is and really take it to heart and start seeing it out there, that's the key. I actually run a Facebook group, so if anybody's interested, please make sure to connect with me on Facebook. But what I do in one of my groups is literally as I'm scrolling, Facebook and see an ad, or the internet and see something, I love to just compile that. And hey, here's a real world example of what we're talking about, to make it really concrete so you can start seeing it everywhere. Because when your mind shifts and suddenly you start to, oh, that's where it's this, that's where it is, that's where it is. That's how it starts to get ingrained, and you're going to see that success in your business. So make sure, model what's working, start to notice the red cars everywhere that you're going on the internet. And just a tip, as you're noticing what's there, if you really want to get ninja about it, the longer the banner is there on the website. So if you're looking at, say, that weather.com and you're noticing those certain ads, the longer they're there, the better results that they're getting. So just keep that in mind. So especially, those ones are major companies, but on the actual ones that you're also looking to advertise on, notice who's there and monitor and keep track. Okay, are they rotating their ads pretty quickly, or do they seem to be there for a while? Especially as you're knowing, the prices and the terms of working with specific vendors on different things. Really start to notice and take it to heart as far as these things go. Does it seem like they're getting up? Because the longer they're there, they're spending money to be advertising on someone's website. So are their advertising dollars worth it or not? Pay attention.